In this video we are going to create an arrow indicator like this one. It produces arrows whenever we have extreme values. Like this one is the highest high in the last 100 candles. This one is the lowest low in the last 100 candles. Before it was this candle. And now we are going to find out how to create an arrow indicator like this one with MQL5. To do that, please click on the little button here or press F4 on your keyboard. Now you should see the Metaeditor window, and here you want to click on File, New, Expert Advisor from Template, Continue. I will call this one SimpleArrowIndicator. Click on Continue, Continue and Finish. Now we delete everything above the onTick function and the two command lines here. We want to start by creating a price array for the price data. That is done by using MQL rates. The array will have the name price information. We use the array set as series command to sort the array from the current candle downwards. And now we fill the price array with data. That is done by using copy rates. We do it for the current symbol on the chart and the currently selected period on the chart. We are going to start with the current candle, that is candle 0, and do it for all the candles on the chart. The result will be stored in the price information array. Let's calculate the number of candles that we have on the chart. This is done by using the bars function. It comes with MQL5, and if you mark it and press F1, you will see that it returns the number of bars count in the history of the specified symbol and period. But later on we need that value to be a string, so we convert the integer value to a string by using integer to string for the number of candles, and the result will be stored in the string number of candles text. As I said, the calculation is done by looking at the last 100 candles. So let's calculate the highest and lowest candle number within the last 100 candles. And that can be done by using the function iHighest or iLowest. For the highest candle we use mode_high. For the lowest, mode_low. We look into 100 candles and we start with candle 1, because candle 1 is the last candle that has a real close price. You actually can see a close price for candle 0, that's simply the current price. And when the next tick comes in, the close price is changing. But for all the finished candles, it's really the price where the candle closed. So we use candle 1. Actually, we don't only need to know the candle number, but we also need the highest and the lowest price. And to get that, we look into our price information array and get the highest candle number or the lowest candle number. And here we look at the high or the low. And if the lowest price for the current candle 0 is below the lowest price of the last 100 candles, we want to create an arrow upwards, so we use object create to create an arrow for the current symbol. We use number of candles text for the object name objarrow_by. Let's look into the help file, and you will see that objarrow_by will create an upwards arrow, and objarrow_cell will create an arrow downwards. This 0 means that the arrow will be printed right on the chart. This would be an indicator that is printed below the chart. 0 would be used for the main chart. So that's what we use here. Time current will deliver the current server time. Actually, it's the time for the candle prices. And we want to place our arrow below the low for candle 0 in our price information array. Of course, we also need to calculate that for the highest price. So if the high for candle 0 in our price information array is bigger than the highest price for the last 100 candles, we also create an object, but this time we are going to use obj_arrow_cell, and the arrow will be drawn above the highest price of candle 0 in our price information array. In the last step we use the command function to output the number of candles, the highest candle number, the highest price, the lowest candle number, and the lowest price. Okay, that's it. Please click on the compile button or press F7. The compilation worked without any errors here. We have 2 major warnings because we could check if the conversion from string to number actually produced a result. But in this simple example we don't need that. So now we can click here or press F4 to go back to MetaTrader. And in MetaTrader we click on View, Strategy Tester or press Ctrl and R. Here we pick the SimpleArrowIndicator.ex5 file we have just created. Mark the visualization option here and start a test. And here is our little expert advisor at work. It already started to produce arrows. This has been the lowest price for the last 100 candles. This is the new one. And now you know how to create an arrow indicator or expert advisor for MetaTrader 5. And you have coded it yourself with a few lines of MQL5 code.